Anybody who lives in an Ontario apartment building knows the feeling. You leave your unit and venture down the hallway, only to be faced with the dreaded piece of paper taped to an elevator door. Out of service. Now, if you're lucky, your building has another working elevator, and you line up behind a dozen other residences for the privilege of leaving your concrete tower. This could take 10 minutes or 45 minutes, but probably the latter if you're late for a meeting. And if you're less lucky, all the elevators are out of service, and you get to take the stairs. This is when people who live on high floors really pay for their view. Worst case scenario, you have mobility or other medical issues and are now stuck in your unit until someone tells you otherwise. These are all regular occurrences in Ontario, where what should be standard elevator repairs have turned into an elevator crisis. Firefighters in the province respond to nearly 5,000 calls from people trapped in elevators each year. Dozens of people get stuck every day. A single elevator malfunction can effectively hold thousands of residents hostage in their homes. Now, elevators literally have two jobs, to go up and to go down. But here, they often do neither. And when they break, they rarely get fixed in a timely manner. Repairs regularly take days and can even take weeks, if not months, not because of their complexity, but because of long wait times for service and parts. The new Liberal platform acknowledges the severe impact on quality of life and resident safety. Stephen Del Duca does promise to get elevators repaired more quickly, although he's pretty vague about how. He says he'll strengthen provincial oversight for elevator access and maintenance, but provides no other details. This isn't likely to solve the issue. In most cases, building managers are eager to get elevators repaired. The problem is they can't because of the elevator monopoly. Like many industries in Canada, the elevator business is controlled by a small handful of companies. 4 to be exact. These multinationals engage in a race to the bottom for market share by charging low rates and overburdening elevator technicians. The result has been less preventative maintenance, longer response times, and compromised reliability and safety standards. Without competition, they have little incentive to change. In 2007, the EU fined these same companies a record $1.3 billion USD for acting as a cartel and price fixing. Any Ontario politician who's serious about fixing the elevator crisis needs to investigate and, if appropriate, address this oligopoly. Now, this could involve regulating them, but more ideally would incentivize real competition. The Liberals aren't alone in missing the mark on elevators. Premier Doug Ford failed to implement the Reliable Elevators Act, which received assent in the final days of Kathleen Wynne's government. It would have required elevator companies to complete repairs within a week in long-term care facilities and within 2 weeks in other residential buildings. It wasn't a perfect solution, but it would have been a start and placed the onus for timely repairs on the controlling interests. A province full of people constantly getting stuck in elevators or stuck in their high-rise homes is not a properly functioning one. It's long past time for an Ontario leader to finally fix the elevator crisis by standing up to the elevator oligopoly.